Hello, it's Terry.
And this is Tim.
And this is Brian.
And the one and only Anthony, and this is episode 2 of Union Made and Uncensored.
All right. So what's coming up, fellas? Little deer hunting action?
There we go.
It is the season right now, for sure.
It's the holiday of the year.
How many here hunt whitetail?
I do.
I do.
I hunt anything that likes me.
We're talking about deer
That's
season.
why you don't ever get any deer, I guess.
Do you buy a tag for that?
I mean, you can if you
Legal?
want to. I don't like deer hunting.
Really?
We got any superstar
Well,
deer hunters
you
in
gotta
this
stay
group?
awake. Stay awake is the key.
Yeah.
Well, the first thing to be a superstar is you got to be able to hunt more than just a couple days out of the year. That's the first step.
Okay.
And you got to
Cha-ching, there's check mark.
kill something with one shot. Probably would help.
Oh,
as
that
well.
just pretty much eliminated. I can speak for 3 of us. I don't know about you, dead-eyed dick, but
I got a deer last year with the truck.
that
counts.
okay.
Well, that's something we didn't
I thought
think
that was a
about.
German Shepherd.
I had to find one. I had to find
You
a
had to
dog.
find one?
Yeah,
You had
I had to find a dog that had the
to
fur.
get the hair, to
Yeah.
put it on the truck to make it look like a deer.
Yeah, so if you're missing a German Shepherd from last year, sorry about that.
Right now in my head, I'm hearing that Sarah McLachlan tune.
I was playing that when I ran it over too. It was like, boom, boom.
All right. So what's the ethical way to deer hunt?
One shot.
Come on. I mean, that's what they do on TV.
No, but
This
obviously,
is real talk.
archery's probably my favorite by far. I mean, I hunt with my gun one day a year usually. All the other days, I try to bow hunt the most. Not saying I kill deer every year, but we'd like to have fun.
You know, I seen Terrence's deer hunting setup, and a couple of things that listen. I'm sorry, but a couple of things I want to say.
It's a good thing there's not OSHA in the woods. Is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
No, I got
The first thing was you
a
told
safety
me
belt too on.
that it looks like a sex swing for deer season, and I thought you told me it was made out of a seat belt out of a car.
Well, it is. That's part of the part that holds it up. Yeah, seatbelt,
The safety.
safety belt,
What
seatbelt in the
year?
car.
What year and model?
It's from a
80.
Volkswagen Beetle, 1984.
87 Jetta.
No, it's all new. It's all new stuff. It's military grade straps for belts.
You're not going to sell anybody.
Yeah.
I'm not
I'm
trying
like,
to
you're
sell.
fucking-
I'm not trying to
Nobody's
sell deer.
buying
I'm just
it.
telling you, it's perfectly fine. It weighs 2.5 pounds. Doesn't pinch my waist like some deer stands do.
Keeps his legs
Some
strong.
saddles.
Wait a minute though. Was that established whenever you were like 19?
What's
No,
the
so-
max?
Or when you
what's
were
the max weight?
40?
load?
No. So you can adjust the bar on the one I have right now, the Pug, and make it wider. If you get wider itself, you know what I mean? You got to put a longer one in there if you want to, but then it holds you off the tree. So it's kind of like a saddle, but it holds you off the tree. It doesn't pinch your sides.
How much does it hold?
We tested it with 500 pounds.
No shit.
Where'd you get it
That's
tested?
serious? Like
Dead serious.
You made this.
It's we use a 55-gallon drum full of concrete with the thing on it, and that's what we pull it up on. Because you got to think about it. If you go to fall, you're not just falling with your weight, you're falling with extra weight, right?
Wow.
Gravity
I think
hit.
we probably ought to tap the brakes
I
and
just
say,
hold on.
my name's Brian. I'm a bricklayer from St. Louis.
Yeah.
The guy,
Do you test this
Listen.
out like regularly, like every year, or you just did it one time and it's good to go?
we do
Back
it.
in 1984.
No, we do it. They do it to all the stands. So the guy that made my stand, his name's Bill Mocha. He sold stands for a long time. He sold a deer stand called the Bulldog. That's the name of the stand.
Okay.
It's a saddle stand that was probably one of the first saddle stands that really was. He used to sell them at the store at a couple of sporting stores.
Dick's.
No, he didn't sell at Dick's. No. Dunn's is where he sold it
Oh,
at.
I'm sorry. First letter was
And then
correct.
he also sold it in a few other things, but he's made different kind of variations from since then. But he hasn't.
So maybe we could talk a little sponsorship, maybe?
He don't sell them no more.
Oh.
He built them just for us. And
Can
that's
I-
it.
Negative.
A couple people
Timmy,
got hurt.
have you asked the logical question, why don't he sell them anymore?
Well, a guy died back in.
No, nobody died. No, nobody died. You son of a gun.
I can just picture walking through the woods, looking up, and there's Terry sitting down with his legs spread
No,
open.
It's like a thong going up his ass cheek.
His
you know?
biggest deal was this. A lot of times, these big competitors, when you go to make something that people want to, they end up making a variation of it really similar. They have more money than you do for lawyer fees and stuff. So to him, it was like, forget he was done with it. He makes his own stands now, and he only makes them for people that he knows. That's it. But it's a very
makes
safe
sense.
deer stand. I've hunted on it for a long.
Do you wear a
Is it
harness?
a young man's?
Do you
So
wear
it
a
has-
harness, Terry?
So it has a
Answer is
when I
no,
climb
he
the
does
tree,
not. No.
I wrap the tree with a strap just like you do, like climbing a telephone pole. Same thing.
Lineman's
Cinches
belt?
down. Same thing. And it also has two different lines of support.
But your wife may want to save this for future use. But if something happened to you, would they say that you had a safety harness on?
Negative.
And a bulldog, they wouldn't call it a safety harness either. I'm not a bulldog,
A pug.
Oh, there you
No,
go. There you
a
go.
saddle.
It's a little
the
dog.
saddle stands.
Yeah,
Oh,
saddle, you
It's the
okay.
same thing. Saddle
Yeah.
stand don't have a back support. It just has a seat.
What do you do if you fall?
Well, you do have straps.
I'm
for
being
the back
serious.
support.
I mean, I wear a harness. We wear harness. You know, like.
Brian, I'm sorry, buddy, but that harness is going to hurt you big time, buddy, when you go to fall out of that tree.
But you know what though? I'm gonna have a chance at surviving.
I'm
And
going to have a
that's-
chance too.
Mine are the bibs that
I'm
are
gonna
built
hang.
in it, and so it's really comfortable. So if you do fall, it's like you're falling in a pair of bibs, I would think.
Oh,
And
fuck.
it's going to hold you up versus the sex.
Hey, listen,
All right.
my stand's perfectly safe, big boy.
No, hey, I believe you. I believe
When's the
you.
last time you used it?
Last year.
Did you get it tested?
Sweaty balls.
Oh, I test it every time I take it out.
All right. Well,
these guys are a whole
that's
bunch of
enough for tree
you got,
stand
you know,
education.
hold on. So let's go back to stands we all use now. I use a saddle-based stand.
I use permanent, basically tree stands that you buy.
Like ladder stand.
Yeah, ladder stands.
Now,
singles,
how many?
doubles.
Hold on. How many
Oh,
straps
shit.
do you have to use to hold that to the tree?
Well, I use one in the middle for my ladder with
Okay.
a pole.
Okay, that's understandable.
And then I have two at the top.
Okay, that's understandable. Now, Brian,
Here
up
we
to you
go.
now.
Here we go.
Brian's hunting out of a single man ladder stand that is 12 foot tall. How many straps do you use, Brian?
As many as I could carry in my pockets when we set it up. Sometimes 6.
There's,
I don't think there's.
I've never seen you set it with less than 8.
Okay, so maybe 8. That's how many pockets I have. But safety first.
Safety first.
And I'm on the upper end of the
Do you have?
scale,
Hold on.
so
Let me ask you a question. When you're climbing, when you're climbing those steps to get to the top, is there any way you're tied off?
no.
Oh, okay. So mine climbing the tree that's tied off to me.
When you're
is
25
safer.
feet up and I'm 12 feet
It
up,
don't matter.
I know anything over 6 feet could kill you.
Only over a foot. You hit your head the right way. We got big heads in here.
Fucking
Ain't one over
Terry.
here don't have big heads.
Terry looks like a fucking diabetic Spider-Man climbing up the tree.
It's very safe to say we're not getting any sponsorship from any hunting
No, no,
programs
no, we're not.
of any kind.
No, we're
so.
not. Anthony,
But you know what
kind
though,
of stand you use?
we kill a lot of deer though. We
We do.
Me? Oh,
Yeah.
just a regular
They're hanging-
ladder.
ladder
yeah,
stand?
Yeah, I just sleep on that motherfucker, so I got the extra wide one.
And where you hunt, there's bears.
Yeah.
You
Well,
ever
I scare them off with
When
my
he's snoring,
snoring.
snoring scares
Oh,
about
makes sense.
anything
Yeah.
2 counties wide.
Usually I get out there before the sun comes up, fall asleep, and I'll usually come back. I'll wake up right when the sun goes down, and I go back inside.
Do you,
And then
I
he
got-
sleeps again.
I'll have 4 like bologna sandwiches, a couple nutty butters, and a battery
Yeah.
pack to charge my phone.
The neighbor had cameras out, and we had a bear on the camera. And one of the guys that hunts with us, he's a younger guy, pretty naive. He was kind of wondering if the bear's going to stick around or if it was passing through.
how do you determine that?
That's kind of what we asked him.
You text him or
Should ask the
how
bear.
do you know if he's passing through or if he's staying?
fuck? That's a question for God.
Yeah, the kid's pretty.
I'm gonna have a fucking real hard time with this fucking podcast without cussing as much, because for everybody that's listening, I'll say 2 people. Brian, you're good. The other 2
Oh,
are having a
thank you.
big
Thank
fucking
you.
fit
No.
about it.
It's these other
about
2
the guy,
cocksuckers.
You're fucking cussing too much, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit
No,
here
every
and
other
listen.
word.
That's just
It
how
says uncensored.
It's
uncensored.
unfucking censored.
Unfucking censored.
But I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna
He's
do my
trying to
best.
get
All
away.
right.
He's
All right,
trying to
let's
get
move
away.
on from our hunting section here. I think people realize that we're not quite
Well-
the hunting superstars.
I mean, hey, listen. In all honesty, 2 years ago, there's 4 of us. We all killed bucks with our bows and bucks with our guns.
Killed like 16 deer.
Yes, we killed the snot out of them.
Yeah. Do you want to tell the story about our friend, the guy we know that? You want to tell that story? It might be proper.
No, you talking about which one you talking
Yeah,
talking
there's
about?
several
The one with the
stories.
trail of shit paper.
Oh yeah. So, I will say this: if you ever go into a deer camp, you gotta be very careful with the food you eat, because some people's food might not be very good.
Might not agree with the next person.
This is
No, there's more than one person that didn't agree with. Mine just was the hardest thing, and it's me. Yes, it was me. We ate reheated. What was it?
Potato soup, wasn't
it
it?
No,
was stew.
it was not potato soup.
It was beef stew.
No, it wouldn't be still had.
It was stew. I swear it was stew.
No, it wasn't stew.
It was supposed to be.
With grease
No.
with water.
I wonder what those white chunks in there were. Then I thought it was some kind of like
Coagulated grease.
God.
Just get down
Tell you what,
to
it
You
tasted
got
good.
diarrhea
It tasted good.
for 3
No,
days.
3 days, yeah.
afterwards.
It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible.
Why don't you got to tell the part where you shit next to your friend's door of his truck, and
Well,
then
you
he
know,
got
I didn't
the
make
truck
it very
hung up
far.
on a pile of shit.
So at first I didn't make it probably 25 foot before having to go to the bathroom again. And then to get to my deer stand that morning, I think I ended up leaving the camp about 4 o'clock. I got to my stand about daylight because I had to take a shit every 20 foot. Cuss word, I know.
Cuss word.
He's not lying.
I'm going to keep an eye on it, too.
So the worst part is that anybody that wanted to know where I was hunting at, all they had to do is follow the toilet paper trail. It was bad. But guess what? I still killed a deer.
He did kill a deer, and when we went to get the deer, you know how we got back there?
They followed the paper.
Follow the piles of shit
That's so
No, you didn't see the poop.
that's
You just saw
horrible.
the paper. That's all you saw.
because it was
It was
like
It
water.
was water by then.
Why
yeah.
didn't you
Yeah.
go home?
Because I had a 4.5 hour drive, and I'm gonna tell you right now, if you can't walk more than 10 foot without going to the bathroom, you ain't driving 4 hours without going to the bathroom. I promise you that.
You
Not-
shit on the floor of the bathroom.
Never pooped on the
Tell
floor.
the truth.
You got
didn't.
ran out
Oh,
of
it
the
was our
gas
friend.
station?
Our friend
No, I
did
didn't
this.
poop on the floor. I had to wait in line at one time, and I was about had a heart attack. I was fucking starting to get mad and screaming.
We're driving home.
The guy's in there on his fucking
Get a
phone.
phone
He's just
call.
playing around. I'm about ready to shit on this floor, dude. You better get out of that bathroom.
I
was
think,
bad.
Anthony, you've got a lot of swear words from this one over here.
Yeah.
You should be
I
good.
know. I'm keeping track. I'm waiting.
All right,
Thanks
so
for my turn.
we'll pause on the hunting. We'll get back to that at a later time.
Well, why do we all get the chance and the opportunity to go hunting?
Well, because we're all union members, union bricklayers, tile setters, and we have what's called a vacation fund.
Yep.
So I'll look to Terrence. Give us a little breakdown of the vacation fund.
The vacation fund goes every hour you work, you get $3.50 an hour into a fund. At the end of the year, which we do ours in November, you get a check for every hour you worked and a lump sum. So it kind of helps through the winter time. I know the money comes after deer season, but if you're going to take off a week worth of work and you know that in 2 weeks you're going to get a really nice check to cover all your bills, then you're okay with it. If without that, you're taking a chance. You're going to go out there and take a week off to go hunting, if that's what you guys do, and then you're going to turn around and hope that you're not going to have a bad winter. And if you have a bad winter, you're in big trouble. So that fund really helps a lot of us through the wintertime.
Yeah, I could tell you as a kid with my dad being a union bricklayer, I mean, when that check came, it was a big deal around our household.
No, it's huge. I mean, when I was an apprentice, it was like I hit the lottery.
Oh,
You know, it really helped with Christmas, with winter, with anything. I mean,
wasn't
all
ours
of it.
$1.50 when we first started?
Yeah.
No, it was
$2.
$2.
$2,
Yeah.
yeah. But you know, you'll hear people say, "Well, I could save my own money. You know, that money's in a non-interest bearing account and blah 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 blah, all the bullshit." You know, but what little bit builds up in that account, it does. It runs it.
Yeah.
It does cost
It does
something
take
to
people to run it.
yeah to run that fund. But again, after our first episode, you know, we went back and forth with a little bit of union and non-union comparison, and then this is another benefit that in the non-union world doesn't exist.
Yeah. It's huge, that's for sure. I mean, it really carries people through.
With the vacation, it helps.
Oh, it's
I
huge.
can't say fucking money worth
I
shit.
mean,
It helps me for Christmas.
My house got robbed
Yeah.
when I was an apprentice, and that's the only way I had Christmas, because we had all of our Christmas pretty much done and wrapped, because my wife has OCD and is like that. And yeah, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have had my kids wouldn't have had a Christmas that
Yeah,
year.
and,
So,
and this is a benefit that not all trades, not all unions have this benefit,
No.
and
No.
really, quite frankly, not everybody within the BAC, the bricklayers and alley craft workers across the U.S. and Canada,
No.
not everybody has this in their home locals. But we're fortunate; we've had it since as long as all of us can remember. It's another great benefit that we have. And again, 99.9% of the non-union world does not have a fund like that.
Well, as you said before, a lot of guys say they think they can with it. Now, I know a lot of guys are really good at saving money. End of the day, if you're saving your money up and your car breaks down or something breaks down in your house, you got to get something fixed. There's always stuff that comes up. And if you don't have that money in your hand right then and there, you're going to figure out a way to still pay that bill and get it done. But you're not going to be using that money that you're going to use for the winter time.
Yeah.
Yeah, our members, they get anywhere from $3,000 to $7,000 a year at that time. It's huge.
Yeah, it's a big deal. But I mean, we add that up though, Anthony, with all the other, like what we talked about on the first episode, right? The benefits we talked about. You know, we went over a little bit of the pre-apprenticeship program, healthcare, which is, you know, number one.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, wage increases and all of that. I mean, you can take all of that and you add the vacation fund to that benefit package that we started talking about.
Yeah, and that's what I tell guys too. If I'm talking to non-union guys about the wages and everything like that, is you tell them what the base is, and then you tell them with that vacation fund, you know, and then you kind of explain it to them. Don't get really crazy with it. Just say, hey, this is what you're going to get at the end of the year. Kind of opens their eyes because everybody's. I mean, a lot of people, like you said, Terry, can't save fucking money. I know if I have $5, I'll spend $5.25. So, I mean,
Yeah.
everybody's the same way. But yeah, that's Christmas time. Shit, and like Terry, when it's slowed down, it's a
Yeah.
huge saver.
Well, like
Huge
yours,
saver.
for instance, tile, you know, a lot of custom homes. Your guys' remodels for existing homes really slow down because around Christmas and Thanksgiving, people don't want their house, people in their house. So
Yeah, they don't want you in.
they
there
want
while
it
the
done
holidays
before
are around.
Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
and they want it done before Christmas, and they want it done before New Year's. So you have a lot of days off for tile setters. You'll have in that time frame.
Yeah, and there, like I said, I used it when I was out on the field. Used it for Christmas and had some money just to go. You know what? Fuck it, I ain't going in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. It helps when you got to take a day or two for sure. You know, and you basically, all the old timers would tell you, you know, don't spend that kid until springtime. And that's the way I thought, you know, that's the way my brain was programmed, you know, save all my money and you'd make it through Christmas and the holidays and winter and everything. And then I really wouldn't spend the rest of it until springtime hit and you knew that the weather
And then
was
you got
breaking,
taxes
you were
coming in
rolling.
then.
Yeah.
Shit, I put it all on black in springtime and see what happens.
It doesn't seem like
See what happens.
weather-wise though. I remember as a kid, man, the winters were. We'd have some brutal winters where
yeah.
guys actually. I remember my dad. I mean, they'd be off. They'd be off a month.
When we
That
first
seemed like
started,
And that's
It was
why they
common.
told you that, yeah.
when we first started,
Save
that's
your
how it
money,
was. I
kid.
mean, they didn't tarp jobs in. If the job was only, if it was going to be cold for 2 weeks, you didn't work for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Now the time frames are getting pushed up on these jobs, so they're really pushing them to get done faster. So there is more heated jobs and more
Yeah, they're
tarped
building
in
some of
jobs.
that
But
in the bids and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Well, and they'd be up for debate too. Global warming, who knows?
Yeah.
None of us here are scientists. But,
no,
but you know, I mean, it just seems like the winters are not near as bad as what they used to be when we were kids.
look at how many times you deer hunted in the snow when you were a kid.
Yeah.
I did a lot,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
now I've done once in the last 15 years probably,
Yeah.
and it was not even a snow; it was a dusting.
Yeah, you know, going back to the deer hunting, quick story.
All right, let's do it.
It's not a Batman story, but so a really good buddy of mine, bricklayer. Actually, his son's a bricklayer now too, really good one. But he takes the kid every year, right? Youth season, they go out, they deer hunt. The kid really was ate up with deer hunting, just like his dad. Still is. But the two of them would hunt in a buddy stand, like you were giving me shit on a ladder stand, only for two men, right? Two
Yeah.
people can sit in it, shooting rail around it, very safe if you're going to take your kid out. So the two of them, they go out, they sit that morning, 9, 10 o'clock comes around, and the dad says, God damn, he says, what the fuck, you fart? You know, where we're hunting, you can't, you don't be doing that, you know? So the kid gets a little upset, gets his feelings hurt, and he says, no, Dad, I didn't fart. And the dad's a real obnoxious type guy. He says, well, I know you fucking farted, just don't do it again. So a little while goes by, and the kid says, Dad, he says, I got to go bathroom. So, like, I think all of us would do, you know, you're like, you're there hunting, man. You get frustrated. So the dad tells the kid, he says, if you got to do it, get down and go a long ways away from our stand. Get away from it. I can't see you. You got to get out of view. You're going to scare all the deer off. So the kid crawls down. He takes off. The kid goes down, finds a tree, and he gets there and grabs a tree. He's got on coveralls. Drops the coveralls. Hey, well, we all, he
We all
drops
know
the
what's gonna happen.
coveralls.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
And he takes a shit. So he gets done shitting and he heads back to the stand. He crawls up the ladder, Dad says, "You all right, buddy?" "I'm good, Dad. I'm ready. I'll make it the rest of the day." So they're planning on cutting out about noon, going to get something for lunch. So they sit there for a little bit, and the old man looks over at the kid and he goes, "What the fuck is that smell?" He said, he says, "Did you shit?" The kid says, "Yeah, I took a shit." He said, he didn't say shit, it was his dad, but yeah, the kid says, "Yeah, I did. I went number 2. So the dad says, "Well, there's
Did
no
you bring it
way
back with you?
if you did that, your stomach must be sick, right? Your stomach's tore up. You must have eaten something bad. But this is a waste of our fucking time. We cannot sit here all day."
Some bad stew.
It might, yeah, beef stew.
Bad stew.
Somebody's wife made.
Yep.
So the dad says, "Hey, let's get her stuff. If your stomach's hurting," and the kid's telling Dad, I'm fine. My stomach's not hurting me." He says, "Well, something's wrong because you fucking stink." So the old man, he takes the gun in their bag and he crawls down the ladder first. The kid's crawling down the stand. He gets to the ground. His dad can see behind him. His coveralls had a collar on it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so whenever when he shit, he dropped that log and it hung up in the collar of his coveralls.
I picture like an infant.
He'd
it's
been
up their
sitting there
back.
like
you're
that.
That's
"God
what I was
damn it."
thinking.
Huh?
Oh, that's horrible.
But that's love, though. That's a father's love.
Is that like a personal story?
No.
Okay. I
Did
thought
the-
But it's a real good friend. Though.
I thought it is.
Real good
Yeah.
friend.
Did the
Real-
dad
real
log
good
out?
That wasn't me.
Were you the kid?
Answer the question.
Were you the kid?
My dad wouldn't have been
Dad.
that kind to me. No.
Did the dad pick the log out or just
I never did ask the dad that.
Oh, dude, if that
Never
would
did
happen
ask.
to my kid, I'd be like, "Get away from me!" Like I'd be sitting there the whole time, like, "You sick bastard!"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the hunter
spray him off
story.
with the hose.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, he dropped a big biscuit though.
Oh, fuck.
That is true. Very true story. In fact, maybe one day we'll have the kid on as a guest, but it was true. I don't know if he wants to share that, but
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
he did. Just tell us his name.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
That's ridiculous.
Speak the truth.
Tell it.
I did speak the truth. But I'm not
Tell
going
it.
to tell who it is.
Who did it really happen to,
Come on.
Brian?
I can't.
Was it you,
tell
Brian?
No, it wasn't me. Sorry. You would have already known about it if it had happened to me.
That's true. And
Yeah.
everybody else would have known about
Yeah, I
it
know.
from
Been
me.
on a fucking billboard on Highway 44.
This guy shit his pants when he was a kid.
Brian dropped a turd in the collar of his coveralls.
Something stinks. Look for this guy. It's a picture of his face.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Tell the story. It's,
It's
a
a
good one.
fucking parrot. All right. It just attacked me.
Don't
I
leave
don't
anything
know
out of the
I
story.
won't leave anything out because this is. I might sue him. But listen, we could be at a party. Seriously, there was a time. There's a party. It looked like a fucking movie scene. Hundreds of people there, and it was like, wow, this is crazy, having a good time. This fucking bird comes down the stairs. And this shit looks like a scene from Top Gun. All right? This fucking thing, wingspan all the way out. It's fucking, whoom, dodging people, whoom, whoom. And it made fucking eye contact with me. And it felt the fear. This fucking thing. And on top of that, once again, I was a teenager, so drunk, maybe had a little bit of pot in the system, don't know, don't remember. Anyway, long story short, I have a parrot on my shoulder digging at my head. So while everybody's like, trying to get some, having a good time, you have me screaming at the top of my fucking lungs, get it off, screaming.
Did someone rescue you?
No. Nobody. Everybody kind of looked at me and started laughing, and sooner or later it got off. Doug saved me, thank God. But I hate birds. They're ignorant. They're really
Like-
close to like
Deaf dog?
Even a goose?
no,
No,
not Doug.
geese. He's scared the crap out of geese. Like, you walk
Yeah.
up to a goose, he'll take off running. We were walking one time, and I heard this hawk make a noise and fly over our head, about 10 foot above our
But
head.
how fucked up is it that
This
they're always by me?
this guy drops to the ground and acts like he's being dive bombed.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was a bear. I was about to start shitting my pants. I was like, they won't fuck with me if I do this. Like, fuck birds, dude. They're dirty. They have lice. Fucking bird flu.
Bird flu.
Bird flu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fucking talons. Fucking, they're ignorant. I don't like birds. Next subject.
Now, what about hold on? What about like a blue jay or cardinal?
It's terrifying.
Oh, are
Terrifying.
you serious?
Yeah, I hate
a
birds.
normal little bird.
If I'm
scares you?
walking down the fucking,
I didn't know that.
And a robin
I thought
flies
this was
past
big.
Listen, if I'm walking
he's
down the
scared of
sidewalk and a bird stops right in front of me, it's like one of those like fucking Midwestern movies. You know, like you got
Like
your
a
hands on
pigeon?
you know, it's like, yeah, you're like, "Oh, what are you gonna do, buddy? Fuck that. When the kids go to the zoo and they go in the birdhouse, I walk around that motherfucker and say, look for the exit.
You go in the ape house and let them throw loads at you.
That's fine.
Isn't that what it's called?
Loads?
No, they throw shit.
They throw loads at me. I don't care. Fuck birds.
The primate house.
I've never been to a primate house where they
If
threw
it is-
loads at you. I don't know if we're at the
He's
same
talking about-
dude.
he's talking about
Where are
poo-poo.
you? No,
He's
hold on.
talking about poo-poo.
No,
Yeah.
oh, okay, you're talking about poop. Okay, yeah, poop. Okay, but you said loads, dude. You said loads. I don't think he went to the zoo. I think he went to some strange. He went to some swinger convention.
His
He went
parents
to
took him to the
a
neighbor's
foreign
house. Oh, this is where the apes hang out. Watch out for those loads they're gonna throw at you.
They threw white shit all over me all day, man. I was tired of it. Fuck that ape house.
Dodge it, you get pink eye. Remember, the name of the podcast is Union Made and Uncensored.
Yes, it
And
is.
load throwing.
Uncensored.
He's mistaken.
I remember this is a guy making fun of him that is scared of a robin.
Bluebird.
American goldfinch,
Okay.
a hummingbird.
What took down a helicopter when the fucking geese smashed through the fucking
Those
window?
are geese,
Dead.
not
okay.
bluebirds.
Birds. All
not a
right.
bluebird.
Okay, if a plane's in the air and fucking a flock of birds go in the engine, dead. You guys don't think about the future. That could. Brian's dead. Brian's dead.
Someone's
He's
joking. Someone's
He's
joking. Give him the Heimlich maneuver.
Come-
Mouth to mouth.
No,
here.
no.
Come here.
Nut to butt.
Whoa.
Uncensored.
Nonsense.
Fully uncensored.
Let's go back to the ape house.
Insurance policy.
Oh, fuck, man.
All right, so
HR.
this is probably where we make a turn and we talk about something educational.
What do you got? What do you got?
Well, we talk about union, non-union, and I think it's real interesting whenever you look at the unionized rates of each state across this country, and then you correlate that with states that have an increased poverty level. You understand where I'm going?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And I know we could get into deeper, which we don't want to get on the political spectrum so much, but
Spectrum.
well, like so let's start at the bottom. I would ask you guys, what do you guys think the bottom 5 unionized states in the United States are?
Bottom 5.
Bottom 5, even the bottom 3.
Bottom 5. Unionized.
Non-unionized. Ununionized?
All right, we'll do that. We'll say not unionized, non-union,
Mississippi.
right, with the lowest unionized rates.
Okay, I'm going to go. I'll go first. Let me go first. I am going to take Mississippi.
I was
I was gonna say
I can take
Texas.
Mississippi. I can take Mississippi.
just said that.
Oh, okay. I thought I had to choose 3. I'm going to go.
Alabama.
Oh, fuck. Oklahoma.
You guys are good guesses. All good guesses. All good guesses.
Oh, fuck.
Lowest unionized rate.
Oh,
Come
come on now.
This
You
is
ain't
a-
throwing in little audibles now. I didn't
Well,
hear
that's
that.
what I said. Was it not?
Yeah.
I mean,
Lowest
you guys were
unionized.
around the
Did they
rim.
record
Like, you
that?
guys were shooting loads at it, but you missed. All
Once
back
again,
you
at the
missed.
ape house.
It's Arkansas.
right, no.
Oh,
51st state, North Carolina. Now, I know you guys would have guessed that eventually.
Yeah.
But listen, we'll start at the bottom and work our way up. North Carolina, South Carolina,
I guess that makes
South
sense.
Dakota, Arkansas. You know what I mean?
A lot of Confederacy states.
Now, this one here, this one here might. I don't know what you would have guessed. This one maybe a little bit shocking, but Utah
Nah.
with a 3.7% unionized rate. Now remember, we're in Missouri. We're just below 10% here, right?
Yeah.
We're like with the national average.
Yeah, but nobody lives in Utah.
Okay. Georgia,
Shitty state.
number 45. Surprise you?
Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one got me.
That is.
Louisiana.
Nah,
Shocker?
No, I thought that'd be
Nah.
lower.
Yeah, exactly. Texas.
Nah, man, to be honest with you, now listening to this, that should have been 51st. To be
Great state. Hey, I mean, we're not picking on any in particular, a particular state here at all either. These are based. This is factual. This is not anything made up or anything like that. We go to the flip side of it, and I know I wouldn't have guessed this. What do you think the number one unionized state is in this country?
I want to say California, but Illinois.
Missouri.
If it was fucking
Terrence?
California, I'll throw myself.
Oregon.
You didn't even try.
He actually beat both of you guys.
Oh, fuck you, Terry.
Oregon,
Fuck you, Terry.
Oregon's number 7. So the number one unionized state, I know I would have never got this, is Hawaii.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Would have not.
26.5.
Really?
Yeah, 26.5. That's shocking, isn't it?
Starbucks.
super
That's a huge
shocking.
number. I mean, obviously, little,
I would have never.
but
Wow.
New York, I think we all should have gotten that. That would have been in my top 2.
Yeah.
New York's number 2. Alaska, a little bit shocking, but
Wow.
Alaska, good for them. That's number 3.
Where's California?
Or Chicago.
That's called Illinois.
Oh no! I didn't listen.
Then I would have.
I wouldn't listen.
What the fuck?
Listen.
What the fuck?
I didn't.
Hey, where's
wouldn't
Tulsa?
listen. I wasn't listening.
I would say
Oh,
that you're
shit.
so
My
pretty,
bad.
but no.
My
Pass
bad.
out.
That's a
I like how we all looked at each other like, what?
Yeah,
That
there's some
2-second
that there's
pause.
some that are a little bit. I mean, it is shocking.
Where's Missouri in there?
Missouri's right in the middle. Missouri's 26th.
Are they?
8
Maybe
point-
I'm just a
eight-
little biased
8
because I live here.
8.6%. That's listen, that's not too far off the national average, but wow. But listen, Missouri, 26th. This one here, I don't think we would have guessed either. Beating Missouri, coming in at 24, 8.8%. The great state of Kentucky, which is
Really?
cool. That's very cool.
No.
But
Wow.
I mean, when you
Shit.
yeah, but when you look at the list,
Hey,
Illinois.
wait,
which
wait.
one of you guys said Illinois? I
No,
know
he
Terry
said Chicago.
He said Chicago. We got to give it to him. We got to give it to him. We got
All
to
right.
give him Chicago.
Chicago.
But I
is
think
in
we would all
Illinois.
think we would all put Illinois probably in the top 5. I would
yeah,
think,
I would say
right?
top 10, yeah.
Illinois, 15th.
Where's California?
But that's a good number though. 13, just over 13%.
Do you mean L.A. or California?
Yeah, where's LA?
California ranks 10th.
Okay,
Angeles.
I was
Still
just-
good. That's
it has
good.
to be top 10.
But it's to me it's a big number, 14.5%. But to get back to the kind of the gist of this, I think that you can look at these, you can look at all of that, and you can also follow that on the political spectrum as well,
Well, that's what I
as
was
to
going to
who
ask you.
votes for what
I was going to ask you
what party. In most cases,
on the states that are the least amount of density. Are them right to work states?
questions.
well,
we gotta pull it up.
it's a good question,
Well-
but I think that Timmy's on the right track there, because the last podcast we talked about right to work a little
Yeah.
bit, and we talked about the effects of it. And I think what you'll see is, that it all correlates with each other. So let's go. We'll start at the bottom. North Carolina, yes or no, right to work?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. North Carolina, bottom of the barrel, right to work state. Right to work meaning no union representation. All right. Number 50, South Dakota. This is going
Does
to
it
be
say-
pretty telling.
Does it
Yes
say
or no, right to work?
Man,
Yes.
Yeah.
You say
South
yeah.
Dakota, right to work.
Is it?
Again.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't
You
know
know?
that. I didn't know that.
So
I know Michigan was at one point, but they turned that around.
they did.
Yeah.
They did. And
turned
that's
it-
all.
They said,
but
fuck you.
I'll correct what I said too. Like I said, no union representation. That's not true. Just because it's a right to work state does not mean that there's no union representation.
For right now.
It means it's a big fight, an uphill battle. But so if we go back to this, and we talk about 51 states and we say who has the highest number of union density in those states, the most union members, right? The states with the least amount of union members are all right-to-work states.
And they're making the least amount of money, most likely.
Anti-labor bills means less voice for the members, less voice for the employees. Go back to, was it Anthony who brought up OSHA, or Terry did?
Yep.
OSHA, the first one we did. Right-to-work state. Do you have any? What's the difference in the safety? The death rates.
Huge.
It's over 30%. 30% higher death rates in a right-to-work state on the job sites. But we go back to the list of right-to-work states. West Virginia, Utah. Remember, Utah was near the bottom of the list.
Nobody likes
Texas, Tennessee, South Carolina, Oklahoma, North Dakota. The list goes on and on. But all of these right-to-work states are primarily Republican states that voted one way, which we'll stay away from that.
That's probably why we're in the middle, because they keep trying to make us go fucking right to work. We keep telling them to fuck off.
Well, that's another importance of state politics, even though we're not getting into politics. I'm just saying. That's the importance
on the
of
federal level, I think we stay away from that circus. But it's cool to talk about state politics. State politics affect each one of us
100%.
like immediately, right?
Yep.
Well, like right now in Missouri, they're trying to strip all of our stuff. Like they're trying to take away prevailing wage. Well, they're taking away different forms of it to hurt us. Not just all at once, but they're just stripping it little by little. But
with the redistricting and all kinds of different stuff that they're in the state level that they're trying to do.
there was things that have been done in the past, like Davis-Bacon. That was done by Republicans because they wanted local workers to work on the government-paid facilities. So if the government or local people were funding it through their taxes, they wanted local contractors to be able to bid on it. And that's what we're falling short on right now. A lot of these states, all over the United States, they're having people from who knows where, but they're not doing these jobs enough to where the local people can actually afford to do it. Because if you have somebody who lives in Alabama, what they need to make an hour to survive is different than someone who lives in New York. But if you have that person from Alabama bid that New York job, obviously the New Yorkers can't even come close to bidding it. They can't work on it. That's the reason why we pay the taxes we pay, is so our local contractors can bid these jobs.
It's super important to use local labor forces in any community, everyone around the country.
Yeah, but you guys run into that every day. You run into it every day where a job site, a project, the job may have been won by a certain general contractor that is going to use, because he normally uses on other projects around the country, he uses out-of-state labor.
Yep.
Those individuals will come from another state, most of the time from a right-to-work state, where there's less union density, wages are lower, there's no benefits, and then they come into areas like what we represent and where we're from, and they come here and they drive our wages down.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so that's whenever you see guys out there taking job action, pickets, a banner,
Yeah, at that point, it doesn't even matter if this is just me talking out my ass, but non-union or union, whatever, you better have a fucking Missouri plate when you pull up to a fucking job, not fucking Texas.
Well, that's how important it is to local labor. All the money that I make went back into my community that I live in.
Yeah.
Whether it's the
110%.
schools, the local businesses.
that should be the number one point of all of what we're
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about right now.
Yeah.
It's support your own community, right?
Yep.
Where do
Build
those
the community.
Terry, you're the guy from Texas, and you come up here and do a job. You get paid. Where's the money going?
It's going right back to Texas.
That's right. It's not getting spent in
you
my
might go
community.
you might go to the gas station and grocery store. That's it. It's going back. You're not going to be paying your personal property tax. You're not paying your any kind of other taxes other than some gasoline tax.
So this is a good kind of educational deal here, just for the simple fact of letting people know what it is when we take job action. You know what I mean? What do? We get we'll get a phone call every once in a while. Someone will say, this job here. I've seen a bunch of Latinos on the job, and we know they're not from around here. What are you guys doing about it? Well, it is a free country, and once a project's awarded, unfortunately, 9 times out of 10, there's nothing we can do. Occasionally, we're able to get something turned around, but in most cases, it's that ship has sailed. When it has sailed, it's still within our legal rights to take job action on these projects. And job action is bannering, picketing, putting up the inflatables.
And also trying to organize it, just because, no matter where color or nationality they are, they deserve to make good money and good wages and benefits. That's the thing people don't realize is that we go in there, we talk to the workers. It ain't like we just say, okay, well, they're Hispanic, they're lost cause. No, we're going to go in there and we're going to talk to the workers, and we're going to show them what we make in St. Louis an hour and what our benefits included. And then from that point on, then we take the next steps further, and that would be, bannering, picketing, whatever decide fits perfect.
You'll also go in there and try and strip that employer, right?
Yes.
Strip them of their people.
Of everybody we try to.
We would love to have each and every one
Yep.
on this side of the fence, right? On our side.
Well, just so them and their families,
if the company
reap
that's
the rewards and the benefits and provide.
the company or whatever, what facility's being built, if they're going to try to do it the cheapest way possible, we want the people to know that live in that community, why spend top dollar here at this location when they honestly don't give a shit where the money goes anyway.
100%.
Yeah.
That's another big thing. Don't give them your money. They don't give a fuck about you.
It all goes full circle too. Like what Timmy mentioned, state politics. We don't just represent Democrats. That's what everyone thinks traditionally. That
That's what they all think. Yeah.
unions are. It's a democratic body. Okay, we don't just represent Democrats. We represent whoever is going to represent and support us. If you support
The
us,
best.
we're going to support you. That's exactly
Yeah,
right.
I mean, you
So
can go on the AFL's website and it'll tell you who they're basically backing for, because they're for labor, they're for
Yep.
the hardworking people, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it says DNR; they don't care. They just, are you labor friendly? Yeah.
DNR,
well,
do not resuscitate. What the fuck does that mean?
yes.
He said DNR.
Well, I wanted to say DP,
What
but I
does-
had to say DNR.
What's the N? What the?
D and R. I was
Oh,
trying to shorten it
okay.
up. Sorry. I'm gonna look that up though on Pornhub tonight.
We got a lot of
I'm
savants.
doing it right now.
We got a lot of
Yeah, I
savants.
know. Everybody's
Everybody's so
really
smart
educated
here.
up in here. Hold on.
There's
I am gonna look that up now.
nobody so smart. We are again tradespeople.
Hold on, I'm gonna look
That doesn't mean we're dumb in any way.
No,
I mean,
it doesn't mean that we're dumb.
in our world, we think that
No.
we're intelligent, but
Yeah.
so no. But that all does come full circle, though. Like we talk about who we support, goes like to what Anthony said with stores or whatever it may be that's being built. Any kind of business, if they're going to use not just union labor but local labor. If it's local labor they're using, well, yeah, we want everybody to support them. But if they're bringing people from out of state to come in and build these facilities, they're not supporting
It's
us at all in our
it's also
local communities.
crippling the municipalities. I mean, every dollar earned and that I spend in my community gets spent an average of 7 to 8 times. So that's huge, So
Yeah.
when they
You know-
take that money out, it's devastating.
As working class, as middle class people, we are majority of the population. And when it comes down to it, if
You're not part of the top 1%?
oh no,
Yeah,
Not-
but
not
negative
close.
Ghost Rider, no negative Ghost Rider. So when it comes down to, like Tim was saying, if we make less money, then obviously the waitresses and restaurants, they're going to take a hit. And it's a chain reaction. Then they're making less money. Then their other places are going to take a hit. It's a big chain reaction. I think middle class is a big part of making this a successful community. And when you take the money that can be made on a project per worker and say that money is no longer in his pocket, to help build the community, that's a big thing. And you think about it too, is if you're building a school, right, and your kids are going to go there, or your nieces or nephews are going to go there, you're going to make dang sure that thing's built the right way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got someone from out of town that don't care. They're going to be leaving and going right back home. They don't care. Yes, they're going to try to follow the codes, but they're not going to go over and beyond, making sure everything's perfect. They're not, because they ain't going to see it ever again.
Yep, 100%. That's some pretty serious shit we got off in there.
No, it is.
Really.
It's just a lot of truth and facts. So I mean,
But the old saying, a strong middle class is a strong country.
yep.
100%.
It's a strong state. It's a strong community. When the middle class suffers, this country suffers, the community suffers, the state suffers, everybody suffers, because it is, to your point, it's a trickle-down effect. And when we're making money, we're pumping money back into our communities.
All the money we make, we spend.
when there's out-of-state workforces coming in here and taking our work, that money's leaving with them. It's an extremely simple thing to understand. But
You see these, especially the part that's really hard to watch is when you see these government jobs that they're huge projects that have thousands of man hours, and then they turn around and it's all out of town contractors. It's hard to watch because you're just looking like, man, that job right there would have supported how many families? You know what I mean? Like, how many people are out of work right now because of that job? They're not working there. You know, that's the best part that sucks about it.
I couldn't find anything for DNR on Pornhub.
no,
No, I tried. They even went on Urban Dictionary.
but that was just like a carried over thought from last night.
DNR.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of something.
Department of Natural Resources. Come on now, help us out.
It's all good. Yeah, so we'll wait. We're still hoping for the feedback from our first episode, and we do have an email address now. Do you guys know the email address?
What is it?
Negative ghostwriter.
Union made and uncensored at gmail.com.
Well, that's easy. That's
It's
really
very easy. So
No one's trying to steal it yet.
yeah, if you've got comments, questions, good or bad feedback, we would love to hear all of it. And if you've got questions, we'll read your question on our next episodes, and we'll do our best to answer your questions.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, we're not.
Now remember,
But they're going to be honest.
They will be honest
Remember,
answers.
we all got together and said Brian has to read it. Brian has to
I think
read
we
it.
should have
Why didn't we
someone
vote
else.
on
I
it?
think,
Yeah,
listen, time
we
out.
did when
Time
you
out.
were out of the.
Time out.
How did
Time out.
Three
We
versus
didn't
one,
vote on
bro.
this. We have a guy.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah.
That'd be a perfect job for the
We're
other
going to have a
guy.
special guest.
Yes. He'll be our guy that reads the emails.
So use
I
big
agree.
words.
Big words.
Use
The
big
bigger
words.
the better.
The smarter the
That's
words,
right.
the better they'll be. And listen, we will have fun with this. So make sure you use big words.
He's not a challenged individual. Gravity. I think.
I was going to say, where are you going?
I'm
with
taking
Gosh,
offended to this. I'm
dang.
taking offense. I'm taking.
I'm sorry. You
No,
too.
that's right.
I
That's-
didn't get your torso though. That's a
Yeah,
weird
it's
thing.
your-
it's your
Like your
legs.
leg bones must have been weak.
Yeah.
It's that head. He's
You
holding
know
that head up.
You know what I'm saying?
You know
I
what?
bet if you would have
Hey.
been an astronaut, you'd have been in outer
I've been-
space.
I've been
You
ch-
would have been like 7'2".
Listen, you see his head on
I
his
know,
head?
but-
when
No
he's a kid?
gravity to
I
stop.
know I would have. My head's the size of Shaq.
Listen, his head kept it from growing. It stunted his growth. That's it. And I can say that because I got
you
a big
see,
head
how-
too.
you see how nobody laughed because that was so
I thought it was
rude and
hilarious.
ignorant?
I thought
That
it
was
was hilarious.
hurtful. That was hurtful.
Hey, Tony, you know what I heard all
Edit.
weekend? I was at deer
Edit.
camp with my buddies and their kids, and we were out hunting, and then we went out to dinner. All I heard all weekend was 6, 7.
Oh, I
Once
drives
they
me
realized
crazy.
how tall I was, that's all they said all weekend. 6, 7.
Tell him you're 6'6.5".
Yeah.
Or you're,
I should have told him I was
3/4.
5'8" like Tony.
5'8". Hey, dude.
Does that matter?
Yeah, it does.
Whoop, whoop.
If we're being serious, like if someone comes up and says it's a random person, hey, how tall are you? They're bullshitting about height. Do you just say I'm 5'8", or do you say
I do 5'8.5".
He
so you
lies.
lie?
If I'm lying.
Say, if you're gonna lie, just say 5'9".
Oh, because we're all innocent here.
I don't gotta lie.
Nobody adds an inch to their pecker count.
Well, that's
You
a
know?
different.
Oh, we're
account
talking about
there.
height.
We're not
now
doing that.
we're talking
Hey,
about
how big?
layers.
It's
Hey, how
uncensored,
big-
but it ain't
how
that
big are
uncensored.
you?
Okay.
7. I might have added 4, but still, it's still the same.
We'll move on, and we'll look forward to episode 3. Hopefully, you enjoy this,
There we
and
go.
we'll see you on number 3.
Some emails too. We'll take them and read them.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm telling you. Send what you got. But, hey, on the next, well, it wouldn't be the next episode. It'd be the following one. It'd be the 4th episode where we got
Yeah.
we're going to think of some big words for him to say, and then he has to figure out
He
what it
has
means.
to say them.
Well, yeah, but then he's got to figure out what it means.
What it means.
Yeah.
So, if you're listening, you are an intelligent person because you found our podcast.
Oh, a little fluffing going on.
Huh?
Congratulations,
Another
everybody.
censored
Y'all are
part.
getting fluffed.
So, yeah, get some really good questions in there.
Or you're among the 5 that know about it, that are friends and family.
What the fuck am I looking up?
All right, happy deer hunting.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck. Be safe.
Click.
I don't care if you get anything.